This is a brief overview of our web-based pathology microscope slide viewer. And this effectively replaces a microscope and allows pathologists to view microscope slides remotely from any location or tablets. What you see in front of you is a whole image of a glass slide, which has been zoomed and scanned at 400 times zoom. This circle here in the middle represents what you would see through a microscope, and you see you have a much wider peripheral view on a screen with a digital image. You will notice that as scrolling, it blurs on the edges and then moves, and the reason for this is that we only load the area of interest as it goes. These files are very big, and we want to save data and improve the user experience while viewing the slide, while still being able to do diagnosis. On the left-hand side, you will see there is the different zoom objectives that you find on microscopes, which is 2, 4, 10, 20, 40. You can jump to that specific zoom. Now we are on 20 times, and this is what you would see through a microscope lens usually. And let's jump to the 40 times. And as you can see, it's very smooth as it loads. On the left-hand side, it tracks in this little screen here. It's an overview of where you are, your positioning, and it tracks what you've viewed in different color layers, so that you don't duplicate your viewing, or that you know where the areas which you still need to screen. You can also jump to specific areas by just dragging this, and it will track your path as you go. On the right-hand side, we find the slide information. As you can see, this has been scanned at 40 times, which is equivalent to 400 times zoom. You can do annotations. So let's zoom in a little bit here. You can click and you can do measurements. So if you want to measure the distance between cells, it's an easy way to highlight specific areas of interest and make annotations. You can also set the color contrasts, rotate your view, and lastly, as I showed before, you can show what a microscope would show for that same area. And that pretty much covers the overview of what the slide viewer looks like, and it's web-based. So if you would like to see more details of what we're developing, this video will be followed by a video covering our digital slide management system. And that's for using inside the lab and distributing work between pathologists.